ever pondered the origins of the ancient land of Vietnam? Our journey begins in a time when the world was still young, during the prehistoric era. The first signs of civilization in Vietnam can be traced back to the Paleolithic age, which marked the beginning of human existence in this region. As we move forward in time, we encounter the Bronze Age, a period of immense cultural significance. The Dong Son culture, famous for its intricate bronze drum craftsmanship, flourished during this era. The dawn of the early dynasties brought along increased sophistication and the establishment of unified kingdoms. Yet, the first millennium AD was a period of intense Chinese influence, a force that shaped Vietnam's culture, language and political structures profoundly. Through centuries of interaction, Vietnam absorbed, adapted and transformed these influences, weaving them into the fabric of its own unique identity. As we delve deeper into the timeline, Vietnam's identity starts to emerge. Imagine living under the rule of a foreign power for nearly 1,000 years. How would you react? For the Vietnamese, this was more than a hypothetical scenario. It was their reality under Chinese domination. Yet even under such circumstances, the indomitable spirit of the Vietnamese people shone through. During this period, the Lai dynasty emerged as a beacon of hope, embodying the resilience of a nation yearning for self-determination. Despite the overarching Chinese influence, a unique Vietnamese culture started to flourish, a testament to the country's unyielding spirit. The Vietnamese resistance against Chinese rule was a long and arduous journey, fraught with struggle and sacrifice. But the turning point came in the year 938 AD when Vietnamese forces, under the leadership of Nguyen, vanquished the Chinese at the Battle of Bac Dang River. Independence marked the dawn of a new era, but challenges were far from over. What if, after gaining independence, another foreign power tries to control your land? This was the exact situation Vietnam found itself in during the 19th century. After shaking off Chinese rule, this resilient nation was faced with a new challenge: French colonization. France, in its quest for global expansion, gradually asserted control over Vietnam, culminating in the formation of French Indochina in the late 1800s, a federation that included Vietnam, Cambodia and Laos. But the spirit of independence was not easily quelled. A fiercely nationalist movement began to stir, led by none other than Ho Chi Minh. This remarkable leader, driven by the desire for self-governance, ignited a fight for freedom that would span decades. Ho Chi Minh's vision of a free and independent Vietnam inspired countless individuals to rise against their colonial rulers. The climax of this struggle came in the form of the Geneva Accords in 1954. These negotiations led to the temporary division of Vietnam into North and South, with Ho Chi Minh ruling the North. This division, however, was not a peaceful resolution, but a powder keg waiting to explode. It was a compromise that satisfied none, a temporary band-aid on a deep and festering wound. The division of Vietnam set the stage for one of the most controversial conflicts of the 20th century. A conflict that would test the resolve of the Vietnamese people and shape the nation into what it is today. What happens when your homeland becomes the battleground for a proxy war? This was the harsh reality for Vietnam during the Vietnam War, a conflict that brought the Cold War tensions between the United States and the Soviet Union onto Vietnamese soil. The war, lasting from 1955 to 1975, resulted in immense devastation and loss, with the Vietnamese people caught in the crossfire of global politics. The end of the war in 1975 marked the reunification of Vietnam, bringing an end to decades of conflict and beginning a new chapter in the nation's history. The Socialist Republic of Vietnam was born out of these turbulent times, a testament to the resilience and tenacity of the Vietnamese people. Yet the road to recovery was not without its challenges. The aftermath of the war left the country in economic turmoil. However, in the late 1980s, Vietnam initiated a series of economic and political reforms known as Doi Moi. These reforms introduced a mixed economy, which spurred growth and development, leading Vietnam to become one of the fastest growing economies in the world. Today, Vietnam stands as a testament to the power of resilience and transformation. Despite its turbulent past, it has managed to carve out a place for itself on the global stage, boasting a vibrant culture, a thriving economy, and a promising future. From ancient civilization to modern nation, Vietnam's history is a testament to resilience and the indomitable spirit of its people.